Alrighty. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully we click on very soon. We should be good to go here. There we go. Sorry for that little back and forth business. I have a baby who was just put down for a nap, and sometimes he doesn't like to stay down, so I had to go and check on him, and I may have to do that again, so apologies in advance, of course. But we are back with Dyson Sphere Program. Let's make sure this is working. Should be okay, should be okay, should be okay. Okay, cool. There we are. So the last episode, we basically just got started, pretty much. And I'm waiting for the bot to pick it up. Come on, bot. I think we're good now. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Just like the Stream Elements bot sometimes takes a minute or so for it to show up on the Discord stuff. Nonetheless, we don't actually have to fly for this. What we did last episode is we started. We started off a brand new little world here. A bit of a spaghetti mess in the beginning, as most things are spaghetti messes. And I have my little hub set up here. And it's just trickling in. Now these things like the gears and the chips and also the magnets. Oh, we don't need magnets for this one. Oh yeah, they're made over here. It's just kind of thrown together just so there's something going. Right? There's nothing that's going to be cemented there forever. And then the science as we went on, we unlocked. Nope, it's not that. This. The what is it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. The Energetic Graphite, which is significantly better for powering not only the thermal generators but also powering the mech. As you see, that's all we have in there right now, because there's no point to put coal, because you don't get any bonus. The graphite, you get a 50% chamber generation bonus. With coal, you get no bonus. And then wood and leaves, I think you actually have a negative. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a bonus, then it would be well, anyway, a negative thing. But nonetheless, we're good on power right now, so I don't have to mess with that too much at the moment. And of course, we have our little hub going in. What we want to start doing is setting up areas, I think for now, for science, is to get the science area. Now this is going to plug away. Like, this is working just fine actually here, so we might not even have to move anything. But I do want to make some more labs, but we need glass for that. So glass is simply made early game with, well, it's made with stone, not early game, it's made with stone. So let's fly over to the stone vein. And we have tons of stone on this planet. Well, ton, I use that word relative. And I'm going to actually put a box here. And then we'll just tap into the box like that. I like the animations that show stuff exploding. I'm not sure if it ever did that before. I don't think it did, right? Do that, and then this can actually go back on. Because I want to start stocking up on this. I guess not tons, but a couple stacks. Just to have, because you do need it to make different things. So let's see in our inventory, what do we have? We have Mark II belts, which we don't really, or Mark II sorters, which we can make a bunch. Let's just make 10, or let's make 10. So you have to make the motors as well when we do that. And then we have splitters. We have a lot of smelters. We have a bunch of assemblers, storage, good, belts. We're okay on belts, and then the labs. So what I want to do, because these two are not overfeeding this, but this is it's a 1-to-1. And how many nodes do we have? We have 8 veins, and we have 8 veins. That's 16 veins. So 12 veins will fill one of these. So what I want to do, actually, I can't, because I need steel as well. So we need two things. We got to set up a lot better system of this, which maybe we'll just leave that. Well, I don't know. I want to set up steel somewhere where there's iron. But we also need glass. It's just that there's waters here. We gotta wait for the daylight to come, or for our planet to get out of the way of this gas giant. Let's just put down a few miners, because I just want to set up a simple rig to start gathering. Can I hit 6? There. Start gathering glass. And there we go. Well, the rig isn't set up yet. The rig will be... Let's see, which way are we facing here? So we're actually facing the... you want to go left and right here. Or along the holes, if you will. So, let's just grab our smelters here. I always like to hit tab and leave a space in between. Now, I'm not sure what's our recipe for glass. So glass is a 2 to 2 to 1. So it basically needs 1 per second. So you can still only put 6 on a line. And that we're just going to dump for now. Just dump it into a box, because it's just like when we get to like the next level hub, then we'll start making glass available to that hub. But right now, as of now, we don't have that, or nor do we need it, so it doesn't really matter. And you just copy and you paste these, which is great. It's a great thing that works. Got that. And let's see once where we're at for power. Grab one there, and we'll grab one here. And let's get the rest of these hooked up. Just like that. And our nearest power, do we have any wireless towers? We do have. So can we make any more? We can make one more, because they take these, which eventually I believe, well, I think they will eventually take glass as well. But these things are very good because they span large. They're like kind of like long power poles in Factorio. And also the bonus is they let you charge your mech when they get charged. That should be working. Oh. Why did that not hook? That's odd. Why did that not hook up to that? Okay, I'll do it like that then, I guess. There we go. And for some reason, these never got placed. Sometimes I have a tendency to like click at, like I'm moving my mouse as I'm clicking, which doesn't obviously work. So this will work here. This will saturate. We'll just make some glass. And we don't need, I mean, it's not infinite, so we'll just do a full row, because we don't actually need that much. And as you see, we already have glass coming out, which is great. And we need glass because we want to make some more matrix slabs. And we can make 1, because you need 4 glass each, which we already have a bunch here. So let's just wait till we get 20 or so. Go in here and we can make, oh, we're out of the rings, which is fine. Right now, our research, we're doing the processors, I guess is what they're still called, the processors, right? Let's go into our processors, which, if anybody's played this, you will eventually need tons of these, just like you will need tons of these, the magnetic turbines, because they just go into so many different things. And I don't know if it shows you here. You got to unlock it, and then it shows you what it goes into. And the energy matrix reds are down here. So we have a bunch of science that we're actually waiting to do. The proliferator is Mark 1. Now, this is something that, yeah, I'm queuing this. That's going to be next, because the level 1 just uses coal. So we're going to set up a little area here to make tons of these, and then we'll see how these work, because you have to feed these in via a belt into the the spray coater. And what that does is it sprays this benefit, which it gives you as 12 sprays per 1, I guess, and it gives you a 12.5% extra product or a 25% production speed up. You can't choose both. It's one or the other. So when you're talking like science labs or something, it probably makes sense to do the extra products, because you essentially get bonuses out of that. And then as you start going up to making like green science and all those other things, it definitely makes sense to do it that way. Now, I'm not exactly sure if you'd put it after the matrix would make the cube. I guess so, because then you're dumping it into the, yeah, well, we'll figure that out as we go, right? This is going to take quite a little while to go, or to make, I should say. I don't have the solar sail yet, so I can't fly any faster. How are we doing here? We need some rings. Oh, where am I making them at? Here. Should put these in boxes as well. Let's just do that. That way we have always have some for ourselves. Even just something like that, and we can knock that down to like 2 stacks. Do the same thing for here. Oh, I guess I could have done both of them here. That's okay though. And we'll grab a fast belt to there, and then we'll just put this again down to 2 stacks. So what I want to do is, because I have 2 more, is I want to dump. I don't think I can go any higher, right? I can only go 3 high with our current tech level, I guess you would call it. So that's okay though. Not a huge deal. So let's see if it catches up. It should. There's no reason, again, why it shouldn't. Just gotta let it get to that point, I guess, right? It should be just fine, really. Is that making enough? Oh, looks like we need to make these a bit faster. Actually, no, we just need a faster belt. We just need a faster belt. Because it's it has to reach across twice, and these actually are making 2 per second, I think. So let's add another. How can I do that? I guess I can do it like this. A bit of a wonky way to do this, but it will work, of course. Let me just grab that. It's gonna go like that, and then we're gonna grab a inserter here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Take that and do that way. There we go. Because it's producing. Oops, I wanted to do the other one as well. Because they're producing 2 per second. Yeah, so it's a lot faster, so you need the faster. Because these right now are only doing 1.5 trips per second, so both of these combined will be doing 3, which is plenty for this. And there we go. Now our labs are picking back up. We're making our cubes. And again, this will just tick away. This is by no means a final setup for this, which, I mean, we should move it at some point, especially because we have this oil here, which is at 3.244. What the heck is that? 3.2449. Seriously, that's how it's listed. See, if I zoom in, it doesn't make this text any bigger. 3.2449 per second. Jeez, why don't you just call it 3.2? Right? Anyway, we got that set up. We got glass. Where's our glass production at? Over here. It is over here, right? That's that, and then it's up here. So let's just go and grab a bunch of this thing. Everything's so slow in the beginning, like flying wise. But that's okay, right? Let's see what type of glass we have made. Look at that. We have a lot of glass. Actually, we don't need anywhere near that amount, especially because we don't have that much. This we can just go like that. And then these two we will need. I'm not sure why it gave us counters. I don't really get that, I guess. And then we'll just get rid of that stuff. So, okay, so let's go back into our F here. So we're making all of these products. Now we should set up something to make solar panels. Now we have to make silicon, or silicon, I guess, and that takes 2 silicon ore, which takes 10 rocks. So that's another thing, or 10 stone. So that's another thing we have to set up. Now it makes sense to find another little stone deposit, which we can actually just, I think we're just going to tap into this one. And then we have to get steel going as well. Let's see, where can we build this at? Because it's a 10, so it's, what is the ratio? Nope, not that. It's 10 over 10 seconds. It's 1 per second. So you can run 6 smelters on a belt, which isn't, again, is never very, we can't do it there. This is never very many. But it's still better than none. And we can get that set up to start running. And we can run a belt there as well. And then here, let's grab some of these. Let's get in there. And then how many can we grab here? What is that hitting? I didn't think it was hitting that. I'm going to sneak in and get a couple more. There we go. Not that it matters because we only have the Mark 1 belt still. But we'll run this here, down here, and there. And this one can just go into there. And then we can just do that. There we go. Cool. Let's get this working. And then we can put our power towers. That's not where I want it. Not where I wanted, of course. And this is going to be making this, which again is not efficient at all by any means. Actually, we're not going to put that into a box because this we're going to be outputting. It takes 10 per 10 seconds, so we're making one every, I don't know, 2 seconds or something. So it's not very fast at all. And it uses a lot of stone. That's the problem, is you can only run so much on a Mark 1 belt, which is 6 per second. And if you 10 per 10 seconds, which is 1 per second. So they will saturate, of course. Do you have any stone we can dump in there? We do have a little bit we can dump in there. And see that all these buildings now, you can set alarms. I guess if something runs out, it'll start beeping. I'm not sure where if you set that up somewhere or not. I don't know. So that's making that. And then we want to go in here and figure out, keep hitting G for some reason. We want to make silicon. Silicon is a 2 to 2, so basically 1 to 1. So we can only really put 2 machines here because we just don't have the throughput at the moment, which is it's not a huge deal. It's fine because we're producing less than 2 per sec. Less than, let's see, if you have 10 machines, it'd be 1 per second. It's like, yeah, 1 every 1.5 seconds. And these take 1 per second. So I don't know if we'll even be able to put 2 of them on here. But it's actually fine. Because again, the early game stuff, you just got to get something going, right? And that's going to go out into a box. There we go. And we'll just do that and do that, which we're not even going to need that amount. Let's just grab these coming out, and at least we have silicon coming out, which is better than nothing. Better than nothing, of course. And that will let it. We're not gonna, again. We don't need. I mean, we do need a lot. Hey, the processors are done. Now we're going to do the proliferator thing. So let's go back into here. The next thing we got to work on are these, which we got that now. And then building wise, all right. This is going to be for solar panels. So we need copper and we need the chips, and the chips are made with coal, copper, and iron. So we do have this coming in. Do we have any? That's what I'm trying to think. It's like the stone is not near anything. It's all the way over here. Because we do have iron here, and we can make copper. Do we have any iron anywhere else? That's just making glass, which should be probably full by now. I guess for now we can just manually grab the silicon because there's not that much, and we can bring it down over to here somewhere and just when we have that on the belt, let's just see where else we have iron and copper near each other, which it should be really right here. So we're making it there. Yeah, I really don't have to hate tapping into this type of stuff, but kind of makes sense to just put it here, right? Shouldn't though. So here we're making some, and this is getting used like crazy, of course. Maybe we'll just set up a little thing where we just manually put it in because we have a bunch in boxes here. So let's just do that. Let's set up 2 of these. I'm trying to think, is that too close? Nope. Do that, and then this is going to be making. Actually, no, I can't do it that way because these won't reach. I can do it this way. Actually, they still won't reach, will they? Yeah, we'll just make one. Just make one. Just for now. Just so we get something coming out. Because these take, what do these take to make? 6 seconds, which is, again, just not a huge deal. I just want to get something coming out, I should say, and we'll set up something better. Well, it's always set something up better later. So we need to grab a bunch of this, a bunch of that, and then we also need. Oh no! Sorry, not this. Where are they? The chips. These chips. Do we have these going into a box anywhere? I do here. I'm gonna grab these. Oh. Hey hey Marshall, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Just working on a little bit of Dyson Sphere Program while I have a little bit of time. Alright, we need that, and then we also need the silicon, which I don't think we ended up picking up any of it yet. Glad to hear. Yeah, just started doing some more, well, not doing more, started doing streaming and trying to hit that 50 followers, which has taken a while, but that's okay. We just started playing. This is only the second stream of Dyson Sphere Program. I also do Satisfactory and do Raft. Tonight, me and Wally and our kind of Sunday shenanigans gang will be playing Raft, which I actually think is fun. I think it's quite a fun game. But in the meantime, I kind of just stream a bit. Hey, there's another research or a milestone. I guess it'd be called achievement. They call them milestones, but they're kind of like achievements. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Getting kind of low on power. So these are going to make as they make, and it's going to take a while, but that's also okay as well, just so we get some going. Let's see, can we link? We should be able to link another couple on this. Let's grab one there, and then grab one there. And then, let's see, can we put one? We need to put in one more belt. This is going to grab there, and then this is going to grab to there. Alright, the proliferator now. That's the next thing. Oh, why do these not have belts? I'm not sure why that didn't. I'm not sure why that didn't. The other ones connect, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now our power is back up to, we're using about 60%. If Wally hasn't seen the updates to Industries of Titan, he might be surprised. Yeah, I don't think he's playing that right now. I'm trying to think the game that I was called Infraspace, which is different. Industries of Titan. I don't think I played that. I don't believe he's doing it at the moment. I'm not sure if he has that information like the bot. I'm not sure if his bot is set up to push that out into his Discord. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll definitely let him know, or you can leave him a note in the Discord if there's been a big update. I've never played the game, so I don't know too much about it. Alrighty, proliferator. Now I should have read that. Ooh, now we're getting, yeah, okay, science is really going faster now because it's not, well, maybe one every 3 seconds we're doing. So the proliferator business, so we need coal for that. Good thing we have coal right here. Now I think, let's just see if we can make one. Can we make one? Do we have enough to make? We don't, we need steel, okay. Steel, and then these why can't we make them? Oh, I don't have any copper. That would be a problem as well. Oops, I guess I'm out of power. Grab a couple stacks. Let's just place down our our charging tower. Am I out of fuel? Not quite. Almost. Better go get some. Just fly over there now. And grab a bunch. Should have a whole bunch in our box. Yes. I like to grab 4 full stacks, and we can top our mech up all at one time, which is great. Marsh, if you're still here, or Marshall, are you still here? Are you playing Industries of Titan? Is it a? Assuming it's some sort of like a city builder, or like what do you call it, like a production game? I've heard of it. I've just never played it myself. Very soft and cool. What games are you playing right now? Are you playing games at the moment? Like, not right this second, but in general. City Builder on the Moon. Ah, cool. Titan, isn't that one of Saturn's moons? Also where Avengers Infinity War takes place, right? That's Titan. I'm not sure if in the movie it's the same Titan that's referred to on Saturn's moons, or if it's just an arbitrary name based, for that movie. Okay, cool. So what we need to make is we need to get on steel. which we have steel right here. We actually have steel here too. I'm going to think where I want to do it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly, because most of this is going to be ripped up anyway. So let's just get a little bit going. Again, a lot of this is... Oh, shit, of course I overshot my mark here. I don't think there's actually 6 veins here, is there? So I don't think that's going to work. Well, it'll work good enough. Now, as far as I know, steel works the same way as it used to. The games I've been streaming lately was Skyrim and Chrono Trigger. I've heard of Skyrim. I've never played it. That's a multiplayer game, right? Or is it a single player? Steel is still 3 to 3, which is good. Single player. Oh, okay. For some reason, I think it's multiplayer, but then, of course, I'm wrong. All right, we got oil going. Can we not do that? Come on. Oh, too close, right? I always forget. You got to go 1 back, like that. And then we're going to set this to making iron. At least this recipe hasn't changed. We can run our belt. We're right on the fault line there, which is not ideal, but we're not on the other side of it, so we're fine. And this type of setup still works. I mean, they didn't really break or change too many things, and that is odd looking there, but okay. I think it's because it's just on a fault. And then Chrono Trigger, is that like a first-person shooter game? Just based on guessing at the title. I've also a lot of big first-person shooter games. I get too like I don't know what the word is. I get too nervous. Like I can't click fast enough or something. I don't know. Kind of weird, I guess. Can I make any more of these? I can. Let's that doesn't reach anyway, but we can still do that and then do that. RPG that started on... Oh, okay, cool. Super Nintendo. Chrono Trigger. Neat. Is it like a futuristic thing, or... Alright, we got some steel going now. That's a weird illusion there. Alright, we got some steel coming in, which is great. Again, not a lot, but it's more than 0. So let's see, can we make these yet? We can make 1. I guess you need 1 per thing, but since we're just doing blue... Well, I just want to try to do blue science. Yeah, you can. Or if you have like a YouTube link to like a video that you watch, or one of yours, I'll check it out that way. Now let's get rid of this. Now I don't exactly know how the proliferator. If it makes sense to put it here on these 2 things, or if you put it on this. So we are going to learn together. Proliferator. Let's see, does it matter which way? Well, we have to make the canister things. So where's coal's up there? So I don't know if there is a right way or not. I mean, naturally it looks like this would be the right way, but then it puts it like that. And I know I saw somewhere that hooking up belts to this thing is a bit of a pain in the butt, because like it has to hook to there. No. How does that work? It hooks to here. How do you hook that up then? I don't understand. And you can run it. No. 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 You can run it. Nope. What? That's not it. How do you hook these things up? Like, where do they snap to? You'd think it would snap to this. This makes no sense to me. Like, I've read from other people that they've had trouble trying to snap this thing. I don't know if that's going to be a hot fix. Like, because it looks like it goes over that, but that doesn't make any sense. What if we just go up one? Oh, I think I got it. Oh, wow, that is super buggy. And I'm assuming it goes through. Wow, that is super... buggy is the word I'm going to continue to use, because that's super buggy. So we have to make the things... Why did they do that, by the way? Ugh. Alright, belts. Thank you. Now we have to make the sprays, which I think are just made in this, right? This makes the sprays. So this needs one every half second. Yeah, that's fast. We don't have anything. We only have... Yeah, so we can only make 3 per second then, I guess, based on that logistics. Let's just do that. I mean, it can only go so fast with what belts I have, which is going to be that fast. Let's go over to here. And it just takes coal from what I gather, right? It just takes coal. So, let's just grab a couple miners. Okay, I don't have any foundations at the moment, so let's just kind of do that. I just want to see what this does. Do we have any foundations at all? I don't know if it even gave us any when we researched it. Oh, we might be able to make a couple. Let's see. Can we make a few foundations? We can make one. Okay, then. That one is not going to do it. But this should do something. Where can I stick another one at that'll actually... there, which again isn't... What did not hook up here? There we go. Alright, let's see how this works. Of course, as the sun is setting... Ooh, there's our other planet up here. Kipha Borealis 1. Alright, let's see what this does. So, okay, so this is how you make extra products or energy. So, yeah, I want to make extra products. So from what I understand is that this loads this. Oh, you see it going up. So it's giving... Oh, why does it show that there's two? Because you have to select which one you want. That's interesting. Okay, I don't really get that too much. Let's just see what this does. Because as far as I know, it should have it colored. These should have a little dot on next to them. They do. Okay. So if I click on that, it says, oh, here we go. Oh, so it is. I thought it was one or the other. Because that one says the blue. You can choose a proliferator effect in the corresponding. For extra mode, in regions in which an extra hash can be produced. Oh, so that's what it does. It gives an extra hash. So, not exactly sure how that corresponds exactly then, but let's just see what it does. Because the hash is the speed, I guess, and this has to be set to science. So this is doing okay. There's a bonus. Okay, so this is how this works. So you choose one or the other. You can't have both bonuses. For some reason, it still shows up both bonuses. But here it says, because the proliferator is hooked up into these, it's giving it 12.5% extra hashes, which I guess is why this is here. Because it's 12.5%. So what's the normal hash for a blue? What's an extra? See, there it's doing this. How do I get just to get, like, can I just pick one up? That's not hashed. What does this say? I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Proliferate points are only valid after being sent into the facility as raw materials and will be wiped off after manual synthetics or construction. Extra hash can be produced, so... that's interesting. Okay, cool. And I always do like having this on. I wish you could have this set up differently, like so it just shows that. But we're actually gonna. Can we do any more labs? I don't think we can make any more. I don't think we can go any higher anyway. Let's go back into because we're running out of tech now. Again, I'm over teching where I'm currently at in the game, like inventory capacity, communication, energy. That I could do. Let's see. These all require red science, solar sails. No. That, oh, okay, you need red circuits for that, or red science. We don't have logistics, anything yet. We don't have that yet. This obviously you need purple for. So what can we actually get? We have that queued up. We can start doing blueprint stuff. More effective, save blueprints and views. Because I think the blueprint system that they're doing here is better than the way it used to be. Because before you could like copy. You could save them, but then depending on how you line them up, it just didn't work. I don't know. We'll have to explore that later on. I guess this would be good, and that's obviously then way up. So let's go back there and let's go back to our tech, because we're definitely out teching our current position in the game. But that's typically how this goes. Yeah, it's titanium. We're not anywhere near that. We can't fly yet. Oh, we can't fly well. We can't do this. This is doing now. This we obviously need to get the next one, and then, all right, dreaded plastics, and this stuff here all, actually, this is the carbon, or the graphene. Okay, so that's how many hashes it takes, and then one of these, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, because it's kind of a little bit, like, what does one of these produce? Like, it doesn't say anything about, like, it produces a hash. I don't know. How that works is confusing to me. So, why is it stopped? Oh, because we need this stuff. That would do it. So what do we need? I totally forgot about that. So we need coal, which we have. We just need 60. So we'll over grab a bit here. And then we need, that's good. And then we need 60 wood. So let's go find an area that has a lot of trees and just go collect all the way. Yeah, I got rid of all the wood that I had, which I guess probably wasn't the best thing in the world to do, but this should not take very long because you get like 10 logs per tree. So as soon as this hits 60, or well, it hits 56, we know we have enough, which I think that's just going to be enough right here. Yeah, okay, perfect. That's all we need. So that's just going to give us the energy bonus, which should be great. Okay, so we're moving right along here. Let's go back into our replicator. The proliferator, we are using it. Like for now, I don't think it's needed for anything other than the science stuff. Because because I'm assuming you do it this way, right? Because if you put it here, then you'd be giving a boost to these, but it would just be a boost of extra products. Because here you want an extra when you boost these. Yeah, how does it work when you boost these? When you boost these, it gives you extra products. For research mode in Matrix Lab, extra hash can be produced. Yeah, so I guess this is how it works. I don't know. The hash stuff doesn't make sense, but it does make sense in the sense that we have 12.5% bonus out of this, I guess is the way you look at it. I don't know. Which I guess is pretty good. I mean, it's more than 0, right? As soon as this finishes, then I just want to see this kick back on. Because as you see, it has the yellow. Oh, it's yellow because it's not being used. I just want to see what happens. Because it should, well, something should happen. We have 5 ticks, if you will. And we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now they're producing... I guess just each one gives extra hashes. I'm guessing that's what it... Could contribute 67, produce further 25. So it actually would be normal, would be 55 hashes. Now, is that because of how this works? How does it see? Hash rate is 204 per second in 2 minutes, and this is the timer it will take to get to this. So yeah, I guess we're just, okay, you're getting extra hashes. So it's saving materials, I guess, is the end of the day is what it's doing. We can't go any higher, so we have to get these couple things unlocked here. But let's go back into our items, because it's like, what are we not producing? We're not producing any of these at the moment. We're not producing any of these, of course, because these go into these. We're not making any of these. We don't have any motors being made. I don't even want to get into doing oil yet. Like, I don't think we're there yet. I do want to start setting up foundations. That's what I wanted to set up. So we have now. We have stone here. We have this here. We got to get some foundations because we can't like harvest any of this stuff properly. So we got steel coming in again. Not a lot. I wish we could get, I'm gonna have to rethink this. I mean, I'd like to get off planet already, but we can't. We have to start setting up for yellow signs or for red signs, and for red signs we actually do need oil. Wow, this is quite a spaghetti mess. Which I guess is simply how I always start the game. How are we doing on power? Power, we're fine, because a lot of stuff isn't working, because our hub here is completely, well, full, which is actually a good thing. How are we doing? Power poles, storage boxes. Yeah, I actually have an extra one. Splitters were fine. These were fine. Miners were, you can actually take half a stack. Smelters we have plenty. Assemblers we have plenty. Those we have plenty. Belts I always like to take more. Let's just get a few more going as well. Maybe 6 stacks, I guess. And now we're just about full. Now the counter, I don't know if we're even going to need like location set to ring on alarm. It will speed up the production. Yeah, I don't know. Is everything going to say that now? I guess it will, because not everything you can use to have. Yeah, here it says if you use this fuel, we'll have more energy produced. Interesting. I bet it'll say for this one too, right? Interesting. Because you don't want to put it on everything. You want to put it on things that cost a lot. Alright, universe exploration. So, while we're there, let's head out to our star map. And let's see. We have fire ice and we have hydrogen. Good. Our second planet over here, which I guess would just be another moon of this gas giant. A lot of silicone, no titanium, some copper, a lot of copper, not a lot of iron. And then, let's see. Solar is good. Wind is okay. Construction area, that. Ocean type, none. So it's a, what is it? A Gobi Desert. And then let's check this one, which is actually, when it's close to us, it's real close. Otherwise, it's super far away. On here, we have a lot of silicone, not a lot of titanium. So neither one of these planets have, or neither one of these moons, well, this is a planet, this is a moon, or a satellite. So that hardly has, this is 0 titanium, a lot of silicon, this is a lot of silicon, not hardly any iron, wow. That's going to be a problem. There's like no iron on any of these, like there's hardly any iron here. A lot of silicon, some titanium, hardly any stone, wow. Rocky Salt Lake. So is it dried up? Never heard of that type before. Huh. Good for solar orbit rotation, so there's nowhere near. Orbit is almost 0. -1, so. Hey, Tizzy Girl, thank you for following me. That's great, and I'm glad my stream element thing finally works. It worked last night. Hey, thank you for first time chat. How you doing? Just getting started with the second episode here, or second playthrough, I guess, or stream of Dyson Sphere Program, and I have my big old spaghetti mess, as most people start with. But we have to start. I was actually looking at our star map, I guess you call it, and we actually don't have that good of one. We have 2 satellites orbiting the gas giant. This one has no titanium, a lot of silicon, a lot of copper, hardly any iron, some stone. And then the one over here actually has virtually no coal. None of these are lava planets, so that's a problem. Because that's usually where your titanium is. Hardly any titanium, so we're going to have to go kind of... It's going to be rough because these are far away. I mean, we can fly to them, obviously, 3 light years, but they're quite far. Eating dinner, that's okay. That's okay. I only have about another 10 minutes or so, then I got to head out for the day, or for the time being, I should say. But thanks for stopping by and for the follow. I'm working my way. You see the goal at the top. I'm working my way up to 50. Now the Twitch thing is interesting because like the goal that I have there, I have 19 of 50. But if you look at one of the other things, I only have 12 because it's about the whole affiliate thing. You have to have 50 subscribers, 50 followers in one like time period. From what I gather, excuse me, not just in general. So I don't know. All right, we got red science. Yeah, red science. Yeah, red science done. And this is where we have to start getting into doing oil, which I kind of don't really want to do yet, honestly. But I think we're going to have to just to get red science up and running. Now, once we get the X-ray cracking, which we're not there yet, we can set one of these rigs up to produce everything that we need for red science. But for the meantime, we have to tap into our... Where do we have our... We have graphite being made here, which we'll make more graphite here. And we actually have coal here. Coal. We actually have crude here. Do we have any more oil deposits? Not really. Well, we have one over here. That's a 3. This might be a good location here. We are facing backwards in that sense, but that's fine. So, let's see. Can we make any of these? Let's see. Oil refining, extractors. Can we make any of these? We need some steel, and we need... This is going to be needing what? We need those rings. So we have a lot of... I'm just going to place this, because I can't place it. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We should just make a storage box somewhere to put things that we don't need at the moment. So let's do that. Let's just put it here, so I can forget about it, which typically will happen. So things like these, this I don't need. Everything else we will need. So let's just grab some steel. Let's just get a little bit of this rig set up. And then we also need 2 of these. So that's a bunch of steel. And then these need... Oh, they need the exact same thing, so that's actually fine. I'm not sure how much steel we have here. The plans that we have in the system aren't very good. To be honest with you. What do we need for... Oh, we need those rings. Science is doing good, though. At least we're ticking away at that. Alright, where are we making these rings at that I can just grab some from here? We'll do that. Okay, cool. So, we need 2 of these. 1, 2, and then we need... I need 6. What are we out of? Oh, bricks. Where are we making the stone bricks? I think they're being made over here somewhere. I always forget where I make... Here they are. Do that. So we need to make 6 of these, which we have 1 being queued. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need 6. Alright, let's go over here because we're going to need the... We can actually set that up right now. This is to make the science, mind you. So I wish I could have more foundations, which I have none at the moment. I think we could put them right here. And then we're going to make graphite. So again, that is a 2 to 2, which is the same thing as 1 to 1. So I'm going to go to there, and then we're going to output it here. Did I select it? Interesting, because this is... How does that work? Huh. So I guess it's when it comes... So I guess wherever something is produced, you choose... if it gets sprayed, I guess you choose, because the spray itself is that's here. So like it's ore. So remember about the spray when the career cap is used materials produce next level product. Extra products will also increase the power consumption if all resources are to be. And so it's a bit interesting because like from these machines, you can choose if the items that are made here, if they're sprayed, they'll either have faster production or they'll have extra products, which I'm not sure where you'd use speed. Well, I guess you'd use extra products for most things, and then things that take a long time, like the superconductors and the whatever other things that take forever to make, that you need them in mass quantities. I guess there you would give up having extra products for having a faster speed. I guess that's the idea behind it. I don't know. As I said, we're not anywhere near there at that step yet. And at some point, probably in the near future, we're going to tear all this down, or at least move to a completely new area. And there we go. Can we grab it like that? Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Let's do that, and can I snap it to here anywhere? There and here. Alright, that's going to get that going. Can we make any more matrix slabs? We can. We can make... I want to make all of them. And then we're also going to have to make a proliferator, which we probably can't now because we... What do we need for this? Do we need more of those stupid rings? No, we need glass. Why is this? Oh, here. It's just not connected yet. Alright, let's just fly over. Where am I doing the glass? That's silicon. I wonder how much we have. A couple hundred? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're full. Good. That's great. So I'll take one. I don't need that. Okay. Great. That's good. Here's our glass. By the looks of it, this is done too. Or it's full. That's awesome. So we're going to make a proliferator. And then we need to make a sprayer thing again. Oops, I guess I'm out of power. Let's just let's charge up real quick. These things do work very well, except my bots are not anywhere near where I am. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt. That's alright. They'll finish what they're doing and then they'll come back. Because I got to get some more some power recharging. Because we're making it, when you're using a lot of bots, your power just drains like crazy. Enjoying a beverage of almost room temperature tap, well, not tap water, refrigerator water, which is actually fine. Alrighty. Pretty full. Get rid of this and rid of this. What is it missing? Okay. Our matrix labs, and we're also handcrafting, so that uses a lot of power, because down here you just look. So replicator, we're using 240. There's no drones at the moment because they're not being used, and of course as soon as you start moving, you have your mech is using tons of power. So while this is coming in, let's set up, how do I want to put this? Do we have any labs? We do. So the oil is going to be done here, and then we're going to have the labs. Well, we can only do 3. So they're going to be set up here. We can actually get that going already. Oh, this way. And then the other one's going to come in this way. Alright, cool. I think we got, have we researched all this, the blue science that we can? I think we have, right? Well, these. Inventory. I like that. Okay, let's do that. I guess we could, I mean, I don't have blueprint stuff yet. Guess we can get this one. All these other ones we can't get. They need red science. What about in the tech? I think we got all the techs that we can with blue science. Yeah, all these need red science deuterium. Geez, I don't even want to think about that stuff. Yeah, these are going to be way. And then these. Okay, cool. So once we get our red science, well, going, which we should, oops, I'm on momentarily. Let's just get some power poles here. Because we got to put in a what are they called? Proliferator? Proliferator. That's going to go here. And then we do have one in our inventory. Again, these are a big pain in the butt to hook up. That is for sure. Because you actually got to go, you got to go up. And then you got to, it's, like, you just want to just drag it here. Because, like, it goes to this belt. You got to, like, drag it on top of it. And then it goes in. It's very odd. I don't understand, honestly. But whatever, I guess. Alright, that's that. What's not hooked up here? Something doesn't have power. Oh, it's right here. Whoopsies. Again, sometimes I click too fast. I move my mouse too fast compared to clicking the right thing. Alright, so we need to grab a little bit more coal here. Because the proliferator level 1s, that's what they use. We're gonna do that, and let's grab this. I mean, it makes it super fast. Like, I don't have the input to make it even go as fast as it needs to go. But I don't think we actually have I don't believe there's an actual issue with that. And this is gonna make the proliferator spray. And then we have belts hooked up. Let's get a couple belts going. And these just output super fast, so I should just upgrade this to 1. That should be, oops, I can keep up with that, right? Yeah, and I have it set up, so I guess, yeah, it's so weird, because, like, this is extra products. So, I don't know. It's just, because, like, that's the spray that's being applied is this one, right? But then you go over to here, and you click on, can I click on that thing? It tells you, well, both. But yeah, I don't know. It's almost based on where the product is coming from. So this is coming from here, but I can't change that. This is where I change it, but then here you change it too. So kind of, I don't know. And then these will eventually have the little, oh, because we don't have the oil yet. Anyway, that's set up. Well, actually, no. We got to put. I want to keep double tapping space to. Come on, to land, because that's how in Satisfactory the mod I use to fly, you double tap space to fly, then you double tap it again to go down. Alright, now I don't know how, well, we're gonna need double these because it's twice as slow, and I shouldn't do it like this. I should do it like this. Because you want it split. There we go. And this is going to do, no. Nope. This is going to do that. And then this one is going to do, oh no, I'm wrong. This is going to make, shoot. This is going to make these. And then this one is going to make the other. Okay, that's what I wanted. No, that's wrong. Jesus. I wanted this to make science. And I'm going to have to bring the blue ones over here, I guess. Where are the blue ones at? Of course, or are they? All the way over there. Well, let's just get the red ones made first. I guess we could always move these elsewhere. For now, I think it's going to be fine. Let's just grab fast one here, fast one there. That should be sufficient. And we can put a power pole here. And we can just bring the... we'll bring the blue ones over, I think. I mean, regardless, we have to move them somewhere. Alrighty, let's get the... now, we should have all of these gathering. We should have these ready. Do that, and then the other one is... where is it? Oh, is it over here? There's actually 2 here. There's actually 3. So I want to get 6 per second. So 2.6 and 3.18 is not going to give us that. So I think what we'll end up doing is actually not... can I click that? Is not use that one and just use 2 here. I think that will be fine. Do that, and then this one's going to be... where's the other one? That's 3. This one. Wow, really running it all over the place because I want to get that 6 per second. And we're going to tap into this. And then can I grab that? And that's going to go that way. because 3.18 or 3.18 and 3.2 obviously are over, will be over 6. Oops, that's not going to work. One thing you still can't do in the game is you can't drag power poles. Why, I don't know. You just can't. So, whatever. But what you can do is you can drag these. So you can drag these along here. Eventually they'll make. Yeah, it's actually a lot farther than I was planning on running these. But that's fine though. Guess we should probably wait for the belts to make all the stuff. Because otherwise, this is never going to catch up. So let's just park our butt right here. Put down like one of these. We can recharge. We'll just wait. And I'll have another drink. I just think when you have slow drones in the beginning, it just takes, well, it feels like it takes forever. But it actually doesn't take forever. It just takes a while. But welcome anybody who's just joined. We're waiting for belts to make. We're waiting for our drones to put the belts down. Which is always the most tedious stuff. Got some good spaghetti over here. I'll show you guys in a minute. What are we missing here? That. Come on, drones. Oh, we need more of these so we can get the that going, and then that we need to make those motors. Can we actually queue some of them up right now? I wonder. We need 100. I can make 85. Might as well start producing them while we wait. How are we doing power, by the way? Oh, it's off. Which, I guess because, what am I stuck on? Seriously. Alright, these are almost done. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Let's power up. Oh, why do these not have power? Oh, because everything's over. Okay, duh. Everything's overloaded because right now it's not. I don't have power hooked up to it. It's just this power. Okay. Fair enough. This is just going to take. Come on, let's at least get the power hooked up so we can. These should start pumping or producing that pumping, I guess. There we go. I shouldn't be handcrafting. That would probably help. So let's just get rid of this for now, and then we'll go. Oh, Tizzy, I'm not sure if you're still here, but what are you having to eat tonight or today? Well, I guess it'd be tonight. Yeah, tonight over there. Here it's only 1:45 when I'd like to eat right about now, but I can't, obviously. So let's just set these up. Let's see, they're going to go right along here. Can we get 6 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can, and I just want to space them. That's 6, right? Called, let's try to read that. Kale mashed with potatoes. It's like mashed potatoes with kale. Ooh, actually, I didn't have smoked sausage last night. I had like Italian sausage, and I usually make it on like the barbecue grill outside, but it's winter time here, and it was exceptionally cold last night, and it's not enclosed. It has a roof on it, but there's no preventing the wind or anything. So I made it just in a fry pan. It's called Borkenkool. Met Rookwurst. Rookwurst, I'm guessing, is sausage, right? In Dutch. Like my grandfather, and some of his friends, back in the day, they speak, or well, my grandfather is not alive anymore, but they spoke Pennsylvania Dutch, which I don't think is actual Dutch. It's a form of it, maybe. I don't know. You'd have to tell me about that if I'm not exactly sure. But a lot of the food that I grew up with. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, cabbage. A lot of the foods that I grew up with are very much like Pennsylvania Dutch, which again is different than Dutch, I guess. Like the language is different, but I mean maybe there's some similarities. I don't know it at all. Unfortunately, I don't know the language at all. So, but it's interesting. Okay, let's get that. Because Dutch is like what from the Netherlands, right? It's more German. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, wish we missed a couple here. That makes sense. I mean, regardless, I don't speak it. I don't speak either. I don't speak French. I live in Canada now. Like I grew up in Pennsylvania in the United States, so that's why I brought that up. I grew up with a very big, like I'm not sure if you how familiar you are, but like Lancaster is how you spell it. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, is a huge Amish and or Mennonite, mostly Amish community. And you know they have farmers markets and like this whole good food. That's the stuff that let's get the rest of this made. That's the stuff that I grew up on. That type of some people would probably say it's quite bland food. Like a lot of the stuff like my mom would make and whatnot. We'd have at different dinners. But I liked it. Man, we got so much belt here to do. I like it. I don't really have a problem with it at all. We need to get some power going here because I think this is taking forever because I just don't have power. But my grandfather died. I guess he died on, I think it was February 2nd, 2016. So it's coming up on 6 years. Wow, that seems like a long time ago. But my oldest son's going to be 5 this year. And my wife wasn't pregnant when he died. So it was the year prior to that. So yeah, it's time flies, I guess you'd say. And he passed away when I was in Costa Rica, which we knew he was sick. Well, not sick. He had dementia and Alzheimer's and all that, terrible stuff. So, but he died while I was away. And the ironic part is I actually got hurt. I hurt my back again. Like I slipped a disc in my back like that day, like the next day after I found out. And like I joke about it and said, "Oh well, he got the last laugh because he hurt me or something." I mean, of course it's just a joke. There's no truth behind it, obviously. All right, I'm gonna go back here. We are producing now. Do we have any? We have one, which is not a lot. Actually, no. We need the hydrogen for this, right? Red Science takes hydrogen. Yes. So we're gonna put our little splitter, which we haven't used at all yet. Here. And I wish you could set these up without having to. It does sound similar to traditional. Yeah. Like a lot. It's a lot of your like it's your meat and potatoes, basically. Can I make any more of these? Oh, I can make a whole bunch. I don't know if we need that many. I want at least to have one more, which of course I can't put it there. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, very like meat and potatoes, which I like. Like I grew up with that, and it's I like it. My wife, on the other hand, she's not the overly. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Ooh, liquid encapsulation. Oh, because I put the first one down. That's why. All right, so this we're gonna grab and we're gonna snap that to there. Awesome. Once we get that built, we're going to be good to go. Now, how high can we put? I guess 2. Because as of now, we don't have anything we can't do anything with this. This should be outputting. Do I have the belt set up wrong here? What is this outputting? What is this? So it's 3 every 4 seconds. So if you have 4 of them, it would be 3 per second, and we have 6 of them, so it should be 6 per second exactly. I guess because there's just a backup because it'll never fix itself because of the way that the belt's set up. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of like traditional. I mean, I'm not sure what would be considered traditional or not. Like we never had said, "Oh, this is a traditional Pennsylvania Dutch meal," but things like now here's one maybe you'll like shepherd's pie or like a cottage pie. Shepherd's pie is obviously with lamb, but my mom would just call it shepherd's pie, even though she would make it with beef. Like that is something that I like, and I make, like for me and my family. And I'm trying to think what else. Chicken pot pie, which is not baked. It's like with these big flat broad noodles, like square noodles. I'm not sure what type of noodle that is, but like that's something. And ooh, all right, energy matrix. Why do I keep clicking on it? I don't need to. All right, cool. Oh, they're getting zapped. So these should now be producing an where is it? Here, an extra 12% bonus, because that's what this is feeding it, right? How do you do that? Can you check it this way? Oh, it doesn't tell you. It just tells you if research. Okay, right. Okay, there you go. Yeah, shepherd's pie. And funny enough, or oddly enough, I never had a quote shepherd's pie with lamb before, because shepherds, herd the sheep, right? That's where that comes from. Now we're gonna stretch a huge belt from all the way over. Actually, no, we're gonna move this, because the matrices for, we're gonna make a couple more, are actually, we have the stuff right here, because it takes this and this, which we have right here. So we're actually not gonna do it that other way. I know a lot of people run their belts like this to do the science like this. I just kind of always usually forget about doing it like this. But because of where it is, it makes more sense to do so. We just need a little bit of power. Oh, we got to get some. Where is our, over here, our graphite. Grab 4 stacks. And then grab another. There we go, cool. This is all of our stuff that we kind of don't really care about. All right, we need to make more motors, which I don't want to do that quite yet. Oh, we need to grab, let's see, let's go back over here. Let's grab, we have a box here. Oops, totally out of power. Our box is actually over here. Do we have any in here that I can grab from? This is trying to make, do we have any more silicon on this? We do. Trying to make a couple solar panels. So where am I making, do I not have a box for these? I do over here. We need, I'm just going to take both stacks. Alright, now we can get the, okay, we definitely cannot fly right now. Now the hydrogen fuel, where is that under? That tech is under, let's see. I thought it was actually under, that would be the next thing to work on. Where is that under? Oh, here, hydrogen fuel rod. That's the next thing. We need titanium for that, which we have none here. So I don't really want to research that. We'll just leave it for now and let this finish. And okay. This is going to go away right now. Let's just get rid of all this. Just come back and clean all this up. And we'll just do that, because we don't need it here. We have it. We're gonna have it set up over here. All right. Looks like we are producing already, which is good. How many can we stack? Going to stack 3, which is ratio-wise is fine. The proliferator we have to dump. Well, not dump. We have to put it on here, which we will do. Can we snap it a different way? There. And let's just grab. Can we do that? Nope. Come on. Pots look a little bit different. I'm not sure if they're actually different or not. Alrighty. Actually, we're going right here. So we should theoretically put another one of these. This should be to put. Can I not shift click that? Here. Put this here. Now, will those two join up? That is the question. I don't know the answer to that. How do you? Can I just do that? How do I... Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Unfortunately, this does not... I thought they're supposed to feed each other. So you do it like... How would you do it then? No, how would you do this? I know there's a way, somehow. Like that? Oh. Yeah, this is so stupid. This needs to be fixed. Like, you have to actually put the belt, like, here, and you have to click it right... Yeah, that's stupid. I don't like that. Fix it. Dyson Sphere people. I'm sure they will, because I'm sure it is also a very common complaint. That, and then that's going to go... you just run through belts, and of course this is in the wrong spot. So we'll do that, and this is going to actually just loop right around, so we can actually put this here. Loop around to the other side. Once we get to yellow science, all this is going to be somewhat redone. I can't do it like that anyway. Should have actually done this a bit differently. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to run it around because we're going to have more input than we're going to be using anyway, so it's fine. Let's do it like this. Not a big deal. As soon as all the belts make, we should be getting our first red science, which of course we're not even we're not researching red science, anything with red science yet. So let's look into that. Mecha core, yes. Frames, yes. Communication control, yes. Doing all like the upgrade bot related things. This I should have done before all of those. What do I need for that? Oh, I need Mecha Core level 2. Okay. Which is this one. There. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. Then we're going to do more power. How did you drive engine 3 or drive engine 3? No, you need yellow signs for that. Mechanic frame. Walking speed faster. Good, good. Faster yet. And then I think that's where we're going to tap out for that. I'm not sure how many things. I think you can only do that many anyway. Vehicle construction. Okay, our queue is full, so we need to make 47 more motor. Oh, here we go. It's coming in. Awesome. How many more motors? How many did I say? 47, right? I can make 43, of course. So what am I out of? Iron. That's okay. I'm going to fall from the sky any second, too. Okay. I'm going to grab... Actually, you don't have that many. I thought we were making gears somewhere else that I can grab from. Oops, I guess not. And let's grab a bunch of this. And we're doing that. And awesome. We're make... I'm not sure how many more we actually need. But I thought I actually have gears made somewhere. Like, I mean, I'm making them here. I'm just not putting them in a box for some... Why am I not putting them in a box? I should do that right now. And we'll just drop this down to 200. Good enough. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner tonight yet. Last night I made the Italian sausage with rice and green beans. Like, I'm not a big vegetable eater, but I do like is not the word. I will eat green beans or yellow beans. Like, you know, we down when I grew up, we always would call them string beans because they had the string. Now a lot of varieties you buy from the store are string. Why is this not going? Oh, because I don't have it. I'm making it. They're actually stringless, which technically they aren't, but they are. If that makes sense. It's a silly way to say it. But in any case, only just to finish. That way we can at least see this run and make sure everything's working okay. Which it should be. Do you not enjoy them now, Marshall? Because you said you grew up enjoying them. Do you not enjoy them now? I'm a big potato fan. The only potatoes I don't like are either called scalloped potatoes or like au gratin, which I think are very similar. I'm not exactly sure, but I think they're kind of similar. I just don't know, like a white sauce. I don't like them. Every other time, you know, mashed, fried potatoes, hash browns. Yes, here we go in our science. This is going to tick away pretty quickly. Actually, I need to dump off all of the blue science that I have. Where can I dump that to? There. And I will go back in here and re-enable, because if not, you'd never end up... He's still enjoying them, but now I prefer... Oh, I see. So I'm assuming based on that statement is your parents or whoever you grew up with or lived with, they made them very like thin or smooth, right? So lumpy ones would be ones where you don't, like maybe you don't use like a mixer, like a hand mixer. You maybe use like a masher by hand or something. I've done that before, but as I've gotten older, I'm with my kids now. My one son, like he likes them like smooth, right? Not like thin, but just smooth. So that's how I make them. Vertical construction. So let's go back into... I want to get the vertical construction underway. Where are we at for that? What is that under here? Because I want to start getting 2 more labs going, and then I don't think we can... Yeah, this is all red science, because we can get another 4 layers of labs, which just means this is going to end very quickly soon. So I'm just going to sit on this screen for the next 10 seconds and get these queued up, because this is now we're like with the blue cube brush, blue science brushes. Boom, you want to research everything, and there are things that we're not even making yet. And now the red science is where you start getting your upgrades, because these are all upgrades. There we go. So that's that. Okay, cool. But I do believe my son is... if he's waking up or not. He is waking up. I have his monitor right next to me. So, yeah. Oh, I know what it was. We need to have 2 of these, not 2 of these. This is where I messed up. Messed up isn't even the right word. So I didn't really mess anything up. Can I put a couple more? Let's just do that. I knew I didn't have something set up properly. So let's do it here. Because like, why is this not going as fast as it should be going? This is why. Can I make a couple of these? I can. Nope. This is going to make these. I was wondering why this wasn't working. I'm like, why is this not working the way that it should be working? Totally a doofus moment here. There we go. Excuse my ignorance. It wasn't ignorance. I just have it totally set up totally wrong. Because you should only have 3 of these. Not 6, but it's fine. Now we should be producing more, and these are all going to go into the proliferator thing. Get a little extra boost to them. Great. But we're at about 1 hour and 20 minutes, so I think this is a good place to stop the stream, because we got red science up and running in this proliferator. This is actually not hard to do. Once we get logistics stations, which where is that at in our tech? Once we get logistics stations, it's all over here, which it is red science. So we need to do these, and then we need to do this, and then these take those combiner things, the particle collectors, and then titanium. And actually, we can fly soon. Not that one. No, it is this one. Yeah, once we can sail, we can fly. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody that's currently in the stream or who stopped by in the chat. Tizzy and Marshall. It's great seeing you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna head out. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I will catch you all in the next stream, which I'm hoping to stream. I don't know if I'll be able to. Hopefully tomorrow. I guess Tizzy would be kind of your afternoon at the time, and Marshall, I'm not sure exactly what time it would be. Yeah, thanks a lot, and enjoy your dinner. It does sound like something that I would like to eat, so maybe I'll have to make it sometime. All right, thanks, guys.